What was your first approach with poetry?
I think I started to listen to Public Enemy at the age of 10. I'm 30 now, so that was around 1990. And Chuck D spoke in a lot of different interviews, and also made reference to in his songs, made reference to artists like Gil Scott-Heron and the
Last Poets,
of course.
Last Prophets.
So when
Leroy
I got
Jones, maybe.
Yeah. And when I got a little older, I just like, well, who are these guys that he's talking about? So I started checking it up, and I bought records with the Last Poets and Gil Scott-Heron and stuff, and I really enjoyed it and liked it. So then because I already started rapping and doing hip hop at an early age, and when I was around like 16, 17, I started writing poetry as well. So now I do both poetry and hip hop, and they're quite similar. My
definitely
lyrics,
parallel.
Yeah. So
and
Public Enemy is my way into poetry.
Yeah, well, it's not bad as a start. So what about the European scene of spoken word and poetry slam? How do you intertwine into that, or do you must have traveled a lot?
I have. So I won the Swedish National Poetry Slam Championships in 2004, and after that I got
a lot of invitations.
Yeah, invitation. First of all, the World Championships in Rotterdam, and after that I got in contact with a lot of people from all over Europe, and after that I got to travel a lot, especially in like the Netherlands and Germany, also the UK. And I've met people from South Africa, so I went to South Africa, and then I got to know people from Botswana, and I went there, and so I guess it's once you get a little success and you have the first opportunity to go abroad. You meet people and it works that like especially it's really good to get to know people from Germany, because Poetry Slam is huge in Germany.
Oh yeah, wow.
I've been performing as a guest poet at the Substanz Slam in Munich a couple of times. That's like a huge rock concert. Like you read a poem, and after you read the poem, you get like, okay, I'm used to like like a coffee shop poetry. People start drinking tea. And
small niche places.
So it's really cool.
A lot of
I'd love to do both. I like to do like small comfy shows as well, but you want to have the rock crowd as well.
So tell me about your hip-hop experience. You have your own band, or you do a solo act?
I do. I have a DJ.
How does the music come into play? You have like live instruments, or
I use both. I have live instruments and musicians on almost all my records that I've released, and I know a lot of producers, both in my hometown and other towns in Sweden, that I get beats from, and I'm very picky with beats and stuff. So I often like hear a beat, and then I go back. I really like this, but could we work on this bit? So I'm sort
very
of
picky.
I'm part of the production to some extent, even though I mainly don't.
Technically don't, but the ideas.
But like on my last album, one of the tracks I have like a lot of different instruments on it, like upright bass and accordion, and I play the trumpet and the flugelhorn myself. That's what I can do. So I play that.
So it's like jazzy with jazzy influences.
It's more like it's like a reggae track because it's backbeat, but with a different instrumentation. Since we have the upright bass and accordion and banjo. And
so it gets a bit folky too.
And it's really dirty sounds. I wanted to make it sound like as if Tom Waits.
Organic.
Like
bluesy.
Like if Tom Waits would have made a reggae track, it would sound something like that, like Reggae from Hell or something.
Okay, so how do you relate with other Scandinavian bands like the Loop Troop Rockers?
Loop Troop. I know Promo a bit. Nobody really knows Promo because he's a special kind of guy.
I like his music.
He's one of my like
main inspirations.
Inspired me when I was younger and everything. And I know him through common friends and stuff, but not like
He's very reserved guy.
Yeah, he's a very personal guy. So nobody really gets to know him, I think. But
so last thing, what about Italy? Is it your first time? You already?
It's my third time, and third time ever been in Italy, and it's always been poetry related. And I'm really annoyed that I don't get to. I don't have the time. I haven't got the time. I haven't had the time. Any of the times I've been here to stay for a couple of days. I've always been in and out. So I've been to Rome once, and then I went to...
That was a poetry slam up.
Yeah. And also Notte Bianca.
Ah, okay,
thing. And also in Bolzano, in the north.
But that German speaking part.
Yeah. And then I had like 2 days, and then I went for a walk up in the mountains by myself one day, and it was a great experience.
So what about?
So then I got to see something, and this is my third time.
Yeah. What about the poets here in Italy? Did you get a chance to exchange?
And today Sergio's performance that I just saw with the video projections, even though I didn't understand the Italian parts, I got the point since the video was on. So I think that was a great experience. I really enjoyed that.
Cool. Thanks, bro.
Thank you very much.